Good morning and welcome to St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church, the office that is in my basement. A couple of things today. One thing is that I remember my experience going through the SARS epidemic back in the early 2000s. One of the biggest issues was staying connected with people, and we're all finding that, the isolation, and how challenging that can be. I remember having a parishioner who was in hospital at the time, and family members couldn't go in and visit, and I couldn't go in and visit. And they didn't seem to be good ways that we could connect. Today there are many other ways we can connect, at least electronically. One of the things I've set up now is on our website you'll find a chance to click on a link to schedule a pastoral visit with me. It's set up as a pastoral visit / coffee break, and if you go on there and click on the link, you'll see my availability and my schedule, and you click on one of those and it'll set up a visit with me, and we can connect either using Zoom, so we can have a video conference or a video visit, or you can do it as a phone call. Now, bear in mind, I have given up coffee for Lent, so it'll have to be tea for me, but you're welcome to have coffee and just have a chance to sit and chat for a while and connect and see how we're doing. The other thing is that I also just received an email from a colleague, from a friend of mine, another minister, who found this poem. And it's a poem that was written by Kitty O'Meara, or Kathleen O'Meara. She lived from 1839 to 1888. And she was an Irish-French Catholic writer and a biographer during the late Victorian era. She was also a Paris correspondent with something called The Tablet, which was a leading British Catholic magazine at the time. And she wrote fiction and other things about women's suffrage in Eastern European revolutions. The poem that my colleague shared with me is from a novel called Isa's Story, and it's a struggle of Polish patriots during the Russian and Austrian and German occupation. And it compares that Russian, German, Polish occupation with the Irish-British experience as well. So I'm going to read that poem for you, and I'll also provide the written form of it. But if you want to, take a moment and close your eyes and just listen to these words from over 100 years ago that seem incredibly appropriate today as well. And the people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played games and grew gardens full of fresh food and learned new ways of being and were still and listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows, and the people began to think differently, and the people healed. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed, and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses, and made new choices, and dreamed new images, and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully, as they themselves had been healed. Certainly appreciate this poem that has been shared. I know it's already making the rounds on Facebook, but I wanted to share it as well. May God bless you and keep you this day, and stay connected. Amen.